Taurus, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. Or if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. No, we'll take them. Yeah, because the messages are general. I can't speak. Flip and switch your roles if you need to. Especially if, you know, the masculine and feminine roles. But don't try and make the story fit. If it's not your story, just leave it. Okay, so we've got the claw. Be careful, do not take risks. I think you've had this one before. And I feel like this is to do with financial risks. We've got great happiness, though, with the harp. So, yeah, it might just be like, stay on track, stay doing what you're doing now, don't take any risks with your happiness. If you're already happy, just revel in that. Don't risk your happiness. So we've got the rat. Someone is working against you behind your back. You may it's behind your back. You may or may not have any idea who this is or what they're doing, but maybe this is where, if you do know who this is, there may be the risk is in retaliating. We've got a bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So I feel like this is, with this person working against you behind your back, this is going to sort itself out. You're going to figure out a way to do it that overcomes the problem and I don't know, gets this person out of your life, I suppose, without taking a risk on, I don't know, this could be like without letting them know information they could use against you, or making matters worse for yourself. I feel like you've got a lot to lose. They probably don't. This is, I mean, why are they working against you behind your back? They want to take from you or sabotage you, or they, you know, for what reason? They're jealous, they're greedy, they're selfish. You don't want to give this person anything else they can possibly use against you. So how you handle it is critical. We've got the cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Nice, you are protected. The bottom of the deck, we've got unsuccessful plans with the knot. So this could be like, you could be looking at doing something with the wrong person, or there could be somebody you're trusting that you don't realize you can't trust them at this point, and maybe that's a risk you choose not to take, but you know, you could have had your hopes up about it or about them. And so that maybe, I feel like this is what you're protected from. Someone you don't know is working against you, and you may feel a bit deflated because you might have got your hopes up about something, but it was a trap, and you're going to be protected from this happening. So, you know, when it first happens, you may feel like you've lost an opportunity, or you know, you might feel a bit deflated, but it wasn't going to be what you thought it would be. They weren't who you thought they were. So in hindsight, you'll look back on this and be like, well, you know, thank God that didn't work out. Like, I had the wrong idea, something like that. Let's see. So, yeah, we got an Ace of Cups in the reverse. I think you've got a feeling. Now, somebody could be, you know, saying, hey, let's do this together. And you may be wanting to, I mean, somebody could be like trying to coerce you into doing something that you don't have a good feeling about it. You don't have, your heart's not in it in some regard. Let's see. Yeah, Ace of Cups reverse. You could have a closed heart chakra towards, I don't know, like there could be a risk. It feels sort of like in a relationship, or you've got the World. Like, this is about starting a new cycle, maybe going traveling or somewhere that could be a risky place to go. It could be a risky time to go, or a risky place to go, or you know, it could be a place that has I don't know, a lot of violence or, you know, pickpocketing or something like that. I feel like you're gonna get subtle warnings, subtle, like, some signs and things. You could be taking it. Somebody could be talking to you about taking a risk with your career, like quitting what you're doing now and starting something new, but your heart's not in the new thing. And I feel like, though, this is going to be illuminated. Yeah, because look, you're dealing with a King of Wands in the reverse, and I feel like, you know, like, there's something that's quite clear to you about this person or about this risk, about this. You don't love this person, and I feel like, you know, like, that they get up to what they get up to. You know, you're very aware of the type of person that you're dealing with and who they are. This is somebody who never finishes what they start. They could be trying to convince you that to, you know, go another round with them, start a new cycle with them, go on a trip with them. But yeah, I don't think you will. We've got the Seven of Swords at the split in reverse. Like, I think you've worked out who this King of Wands in reverse is, and you're very aware of their ways, their tricks, their deceit, their lies, everything they tell. You've caught them in the past, and you're not going to take another risk on them. But they are presenting you with something. They're still hanging around, so this could be somebody that you can't kind of get rid of. Maybe you got children with them. Yeah, you're not gonna stay. You're not keeping. This isn't keeping you stressed out or keeping you awake at night. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you do have a child with this person. Maybe. They could be wanting to get more time or custody or come towards you in a way, and I think you know that this would be making the wrong decision. And you may be tempted because maybe, I don't know, like, maybe you got a son and they might feel like, or you may feel like it would be nice if they had more of a male influence in their life or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this would be the wrong decision. Or you could be wanting to take them to see their father, or they could be asking you to come bring them to see them. And this is obviously quite specific, so not everybody has children, but this could be in with a like an investment or a work type of thing as well. And yeah, this just all the cards are saying no. No, don't take this risk. Whatever it is that's being presented to you, whether it's something with an ex, with your kids, or you've got a King of Wands trying to coerce you into something, this would be not good. And we've got a 10 of Cups in the reverse. This whole thing would be like an unhappy situation for you. So let's get another one. Oh, it's the Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're very aware of who this person is, what they're trying to do. It's like same thing, different day. It's a different proposal, said in different ways. This person may be even trying to tell you they've changed, or they're taking certain steps, or they've started a new cycle, or they've awakened to something, or they've broken up with some ex, or I don't know. You're not gonna go there. You've healed from this mess. You won't let them emotionally manipulate you anymore. You have stability and balance in your life, and you're not about to risk it. Ten of Swords. Okay, so we've got great happiness and a Ten of Swords. So I feel like this person or situation that you've put an ending to, they may have stabbed you in the back, but either way it came to an end, and this person was a blockage in your life. This person was restricting you from your happiness. This was keeping you weighed down, and so putting an end to it has removed the blockage, I feel. So what's the Ten of Swords? Yep. And it's unblocked your money. It's putting you into a new cycle is starting. You're moving forwards. something had to finish for this Wheel of Fortune to turn. And this could be not necessarily a person or a situation. This could be something that you've resolved within yourself. This could be a habit that you broke, or a pattern, an old negative belief system. Something is lifted from you. Something is finished. And it could have been to do with like financial security, and like there could have been a mindset about how you've got to make money, or how much your worth is. Something to do with your belief in your value, I feel has actually ended. We've got the Hermit in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like maybe there was a situation where I feel like whatever happened with this person in the past, this King of Wands in their past, like there's something that's still being, like you've healed and resolved a large part of it, but this person could have been extremely emotional, manipulative, narcissistic. They could have done a lot of damage, and you're working through it bit by bit, and it could have been years later even by now, but that sort of damage can affect somebody for a lifetime. But I feel like you're no longer worried about the past. You're no worried about, you've come out of, this going around and around and around in your head. You've isolated yourself from the situation and from this way of thinking and feeling as well. You could have felt like there was a dream that got broken, or you were their dream and they screwed it up big time. They may want you to come back or have things go back to the way they were before, but the way they were before was sneaky and deceptive, and you can see now why this is. Like you've got the Sun, the Hierophant. Like what you do, something about what you do is so illuminated. I feel like you're clear on your path. You could do something in spirituality. You could be a tarot reader. You could do something with the esoteric knowledge, numerology, astrology, something that's a little different. You could have gone through like a full ascension recently, or be going through this right now, and it's like, something is like killing off, and you're something restrictive has died off, has come to an end. Like you've finished a cycle and now you're starting this new one, and it's just like it's right for you. You're glowing, you love what you do, it's making you happy, really, really happy. I feel like this is what your heart's in. This is the direction you should be going. This is where you're being led to go. And so you're on your path, and obviously, when you're doing well, there's always haters, somebody around to try and tear you down. And I feel like this past person, it's like if they can't have you, they're going to try and destroy your life. So we've got someone working against you behind your back with the Five of Wands, conflict, fighting. They just constantly want to create some form of turmoil and conflict. And they could be doing this behind the scenes. Four of Swords just came out. You've healed from this person, and I feel like you're kind of resilient to this now. Like you could have been you could have had a life where you've had conflict, ongoing conflict with people. Like you're used to having haters. You're used to people speaking against what you do. Yeah, because I feel like, I was waiting for the star to come out for you, but I feel like because you're in the spotlight, you've got this, you're getting all this attention and they're not. And, like this does feel like the ex that's trying to work against you behind your back, because they're not healed. They never were, and they won't do the healing work. And they hate that you are. And they hate that you get all the attention and they don't. It's like you're living their dream. Somebody here, it may not be the ex, but somebody is in conflict with you because you're living the life they want to live. And I don't think you participate in this conflict. It's like they're fighting with themselves. I I feel like you have this knowing, this moon in reverse, like in her Ace of Swords. I feel like you know something's going on behind the scenes, like you're getting whiffs of it, or yeah, you may even have a new idea, something that you're keeping close to your chest, you're keeping to yourself, to avoid a tower, because there's something new that you're probably working on or expanding into from what you currently do. And I think, you know, the fact that you're keeping it secret and they don't know what's going on in your life, they don't know what direction you're pushing in, and they're trying to bring you down. They want to ruin it before you get started. And how can they ruin something they've got no idea about? You know, they want things to go back to the way they were, where they could affect you, but they can't now, and you're keeping your moves hidden. So yeah, it's bringing a tower in for them, but not for you. Yeah, this person's like, this is like spiritual manipulation. People that are, you know, they want to know what they can do, what you're doing, so that they can like cast a hex or a curse on it. We saw the Magician in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse in there. Didn't bring it out, but it's like they want to bring you down because you stick your head out and you're getting all the attention, and yeah, but you're successfully overcoming this problem. 3 of Cups. You know, like, I feel like you're just not letting it. You've learned to keep your moves hidden. Like, you may be in the public eye and you're getting a lot of attention, or you know, you've got a lot of followers, you've got a big social group, something like that. But when it comes to your personal life and your new projects and the things that you're working on, you keep it to yourself. They're getting judgment. So I think you know what to put out there and what to keep quiet about, and like your home life, your family situation, maybe your relationship with your kids. You're very careful about what you tell and who you tell it to. And yeah, I feel like this person is getting judgment. You're getting your dharma, they're getting their karma. And you've got this happy equal give and take. Maybe you're in a new relationship and you're keeping that quiet from them so that they can't, you know, try and come in and create conflict. 3 of Cups. Yes, I feel like it's something to do with your work that you're not talking about just yet. Maybe it's not ready. And yeah, there's something you're working on that you're keeping quiet about. And there are just people in the sidelines just waiting to pounce. And yet, how can they pounce on something that, like, by the time it's ready, by the time you've got something out there and off the ground, or by the time, you know, your relationship that you're in now has evolved and got its strength, it's like it's past that vulnerable stage that they can like affect it. Or there may be something you're working on and you'll just release it when it's ready, and like they couldn't sabotage the release or whatever. Yeah, I feel like you've got a new project. 3 of Pentacles. A new business, a new investment, a new enterprise, something that you're maybe getting ready to launch. Something that's going to be super successful, something that you are going to want to celebrate. Really want to celebrate. Something that you could be talking about, some announcement you could be making. You could be making an announcement that you're transitioning out of how you were doing things before into this new enterprise, or what you're doing now. You could be, yeah, getting ready for this transition to take place. So somebody is really stuck, and I don't think it's you, because you're protected from these negative forces beyond your control. I feel like you not only are protected, but you aren't letting yourself be concerned about the things that, why be concerned about the things that are out of your control anyway? Do the best with what you have. And I feel like this is somebody else who's like really restricted from, you know, everything they try doesn't stick, doesn't work, doesn't stop you from your progress and you're moving forward, and they're just kind of like coming up against a brick wall every time. Like, Why can't we block her or him? Why doesn't anything work? Somebody could be trying to do this spell work, or put, send you negativity, send you blocks, send you restrictive things, and it just keeps backfiring because you're protected. Clarify this. Eight of Wands. It could be a Knight of Pentacles doing this, or this is like your relationship's protected. If you're in a relationship, like they can't get through. Whatever you're doing, it just keeps growing. Like you started something from scratch. I mean, your career or this enterprise, and it just keeps growing and it doesn't stop. And whenever you kind of feel like you're plateauing, you go and dream up some new way that you can grow it more or expand it in a different way, and somebody's just like stuck with the fact that you just keep going. You just have this ability to make money, to keep a steady pace and consistency. I feel like they can't keep up with you, and you're the Empress. There could be a Knight of Pentacles that's wanting to come in to your life, and they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to they don't know how to kind of like naturally start up a conversation with you, or you could already be in a relationship and they don't know how to like come in, and this is keeping them stuck in their head. They know they're not a match for you, even though they're in the upright and they're a good person. A knight is not a match for an empress. An emperor isn't a match for an empress. And I feel like they know that, but I feel like somebody here is like really got it, and really got the hots. Really got the hots, and so they just, something is blocking them with you. This could be a friend or somebody you already know, somebody in your life that just can't sort of like come out with how they really feel. Somebody who's really stuck about making you an offer. Maybe somebody wants to work with you on the long term, and you're in this really creative, abundant energy where I really think you are. Yeah, this could be somebody that you're already working with, but they have more feelings for you and they don't know how to say it or something. I feel like you're in this abundant, creative energy with this new career or project or enterprise that you're getting off the ground. I feel like they don't have the same financial lifestyle as you. Maybe you're different ages, maybe you're not, but they don't have the maturity you have. They haven't got the life experience you have. They may feel inadequate for a number of reasons, financial reasons, maturity reasons, all sorts. They are really stuck. They don't know how to come towards you. They don't have, they're not a match for you. That's the thing, but they really admire you. And yeah. Alright, what time have we got? So this is a really good reading though. Like, you just keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and these people or person that's working against you, like, they just don't get anywhere with it. It's like somebody's trying to defame you publicly. I feel like somebody literally like spends their days contemplating and thinking about ways to bring you down, ways to try and ruin your reputation. This can be somebody who puts negative comments about you online, on social media, but it just never sticks. And it doesn't ever like affect your happiness either. It doesn't affect your growth. It doesn't affect your plans. Like, you're so protected from all of it. It's almost like it's just confirmation that when you've got haters, you must be doing something right, because there's always a percentage of people that will love you, hate you, and not give a fuck. So there's like those three types, and you've got the haters, then and they're obsessed like literally obsessed. Like all they do is lie around and think about ways to defame you. Who's got time to do that? Why don't they get on with their own life? Instead of taking a leaf out of your book and going, you know, I admire this person, she or he is living the dream, and that's exactly how I want to be. Let me go work on that. So, you know, let me take a leaf out of your book. Let me learn from example, because that's what I want for my life. All they want is to just bring you down. They would be happier. That's their mindset. That's the way they think. Oh, people. What's the Empress? Oh yeah, you're making plans. You're making plans, big plans. I feel like you're maybe yeah, like we were saying, just taking another. All right, you could be launching something new, and you might have to sort of like scale back a little bit on what you're doing now, whatever it is that you've got going on, that maybe your full-time commitment, to be able to like make some room for this new launch. It could be taking, we got a Queen of Cups in the reverse and a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse as well at the bottom of the deck, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's a couple, and this could be, oh no, this could be your ex's baby mama, or flip and reverse it. You could be having issues with your mum. She might be like somebody's mother here. This is a toxic, emotionally manipulative woman, who wants you to somehow come back and be like financially unstable like them, or they want to take your money and bring a tower down. But I feel like the other ones that are imbalanced, and the other ones that are going to be getting the tower, and yeah, this Queen of Cups just wants to take your money. So this Queen of Cups could be like the baby mama of, you know, your masculine that you're in a relationship with, or your ex's baby mama. I don't know, like somebody who somehow wants to come after you for your money. So maybe this is your masculine's ex, and he may pay child support payments for whatever joint kids that they have, and she may be trying to attack income, you know, get your money involved in like the, you know, household income, so that she can get, you know, some of yours and some of his. Like, she's just greedy. And I feel like she could be emotionally manipulating the kids as well. Just a mess, you know. Using some messy people trying to attack you. I feel like your exes, people that are jealous of your success, you know, whether it's online or however it is, the attention that you get. And then even your partner's exes are jealous of you, or their family. You might, you know, maybe even your family are toxic, but somebody's just got people that just, you know, it's because you're in the light, because you're like either a light worker, or you're kind-hearted, loving, generous, beautiful person, and you've just got dark forces and dark entities trying to take you down through multiple ways, multiple people. But yeah, you're too strong for all of them. You're in this Empress energy. Like every queen in the deck, these queens in reverse don't compare. These even knights, and you know, they don't compare to you. You obliterate them all. So you're good. You're good. You've been there, done that. You have grown, you have healed, you keep leveling up, you keep expanding, you keep just getting more and more and more and adding to your life, and you just don't stop. They can't keep up with you, and they can't keep you down. They can't ruin your existing success, let alone what you've got coming next. And you keep it on the lowdown, so they don't even know until it's already launched and successful. So it's just like you just outsmart them all. We've got New Moon and Aquarius bring love into the situation. This came out in the Aries reading. Could be dealing with an Aries. Ooh, communication is the key. New Moon and Gemini. I feel like maybe you do, you know, communicate maybe on a platform. Maybe you've got something to say. Maybe it's time to announce these new plans. We've got step out of your comfort zone, a North Node. So maybe what you've been keeping quiet about, maybe it's past that phase. You need to take the message that you're protected. You don't need to be overly protective of what you're doing, and maybe start to announce this new project or this new launch, this new whatever it is, what you're doing next to the world. Get everyone excited about it, because I don't think these haters can bring it down anyway. Or it may be time to start telling your story. And it also could be time to speak up to who you know is working against you and just go, mate, you know, I know what you're doing, wasting your time, get a life. So let's see. New Moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the New Moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel. And the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The New Moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's something you need to talk about with your person. And it might not be because you haven't got the ability to communicate. You might be great, but there might be something on your mind. Like you may say you want to have another baby, or it could be something quite big and you may be just waiting for things to get along a bit further. But there might be something that you are feeling really pressed about, worried about broaching at this point in time, or worried that what if they're not on the same page as you. If you're not in a relationship, maybe it's like kind of keeping you a bit stuck in your mind that this Knight of Pentacles, you know they're into you and you know that it's not really a match, and you need to kind of like just have that conversation. Let them go. Like let them know it's not, you know, it's not going to go there. Or I don't know, like somebody could owe you money. It's time to like talk to them about paying it back. It might be time to call your mum. It might be time to start, you know, working on those family relationships that you've kind of just like left them because they are toxic, and maybe there's some like things to resolve. Maybe it's time to break the ice, take that first step. But communication is key. So whatever it is for you, however you will know better than me, like what you're not saying, what you're holding back on. Whatever you're holding back on, it's telling you to step out of your comfort zone and get into your North Node and speak up. So I think you will. I think you have what it takes. I think you are making massive, great strides forward. Everything is looking really good here. The things that are out of your control are how other people behave, but you know, it's not affecting you. You're protected, so you're doing great. Just keep on. All right, so Taurus, this is your reading today. I hope it resonates. I hope the messages were useful and helpful, and if they were, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel to grow, and help this community to grow. And it's a great, you know, like the people that are here now, it's you know, I love them, and I hope it grows bigger. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the likes, comments, and subscribes for everyone so far. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get all the messages and all the updates. And we'll talk again soon. So take care. Bye for now.